Ahoy tankery! That's Czech for Ola tankers. And now you might be wondering, why am I speaking Czech? Well, because I am here at the Wargaming Prague studio, and I'm gearing up to tell you everything that's happening in World of Tanks PC this March. Now, there is a lot going on, and since I'm here at the studio, I figured why not gather up some familiar faces and have them help me tell you just what's happening in March. So without further ado, I'm Commander AF, and this is WoT Monthly. Update 1.20 is nearly here, and here's what to expect. First, we've got a brand new summer map joining the rotation. Of course, it's going to be Oyster Bay. You've heard a bit about it by this point. You should know that it was one of the top voted maps from Recon Mission. It's sunny, it's versatile, it's great for all tank classes, and it's just in time for spring. Now, let's shift gears and talk a little bit about map and vehicle rebalancing. We're going to see changes to 3 maps. That's going to be Mines, Steppes, and Airfield, and then 20 vehicles are going to be enhanced. And yes, that does include some lower tier vehicles, and I don't have time to go through all of the changes here, so I'm going to point you guys to the official article, but I do want to point out that there are some notable buffs happening to a few tanks. That's going to include the British mediums and the German lights. And some good news for those of you that have been asking. It's been a long time coming, but the items for bonds section in the in-game store is finally going to get some new items. It includes a couple of tanks. Now you can pick up the 113 Beijing Opera, or Tragic Loss's favorite, the Lorraine 40T. And for my competitive types out there, joining or creating a tournament team has just gotten easier. All you have to do is click on the Tournaments tab in your garage and go for the gold. And while we're on the topic of tournaments, I'm going to go find my friend Keyhand to tell us a little bit more about the upcoming Clan Showdown. All right, Key, I was just telling everybody about the new Tournaments tab that's going to be included in Update 1.20, and it got me thinking about Clan Showdown, which is why I asked you to come join me in this lovely little library here at the Wargaming studio. So Clan Showdown, the spring season, starts on the 24th, February 24th. That's when registration opens. Qualifiers will start on March 8th. And then the finals will be live streamed on March 18th and 19th. But I figured since you were a caster for the tournament last year, you're going to be one of this year's casters, and you're, a resident face on our Twitch channel. I thought, why not have you come in and tell the folks a little bit about what they can expect and what makes this year's or this season's tournament a little special.
So yeah, thanks. First of all, I invite you all over to come to the stream to visit the 15v15 tank on tank action that's going to happen. And this one's actually going to be a special one, as for the first time we are going to have the NA and the EU tournaments running in parallel on the same stream. And this obviously means that we have some special drops prepared for you. It's not only going to be the normal ones that you're used to, but also mystery drops where you have the chance for 2D styles, a T-34 85M, or even Tier 8 premium vehicles. So yeah, cheer for your favorite team, tune in, and if English isn't your preferred language, then we also have casts in other languages, also with drops lined up for you.
I literally couldn't have said it better myself, so we'll see you there for Clan Showdown. And there's still more to Update 1.20, so we're going to talk about it now, and it is Battle Pass. It's a big one. Season 10 is on the way. It kicks off on February 28th, and it has all the usual mechanics that you're used to. You can still pick up the improved pass to earn even more Battle Pass tokens. You can still spend those hard-fought Battle Pass points on bonds or even crew members or progressive styles from seasons past. And then, of course, you still have 3 chapters that you can complete or pause in any order to work towards this season's brand new commanders and 3D styles, which were especially designed for our new lineup of vehicles, which include the Mouse, UDAS 1516, and the Rhinoceronte. And with those vehicles in mind, let's shift gears to top of the tree, but let me find Ixta first. It's just here. Okay, well, I found Ixta, and believe it or not, he's sitting at his desk playing World of Tanks. Hi, Ixta.
Hello, Commander Ed. How are we doing?
Great. I was just telling the viewers at home a little bit about March's top of tree missions and what tanks are involved, and that is the Mouse and UDAS 1516. And because you're my Team Clash coach and my World of Tanks guru, I thought who better to come talk to for some tips, quick tips on how to make the most out of the Mouse and UDAS 1516.
Conveniently, the exact same tanks I'm playing. The Mouse, definitely a choice for Clan Wars, which would have just ended by the time this video gets released. I think on the Mouse, you really want to use it as a bit of a tank just to absorb a bunch of damage, delay the enemy team, and just use up as much of their time as you can, giving your allies time to push through whatever other flanks they're on. And for equipment, I'd probably say Hardening, Rammer, and Turbo. As for the UDAS 1516, a tank with great base concealment value for a medium tank, a punchy gun, not that accurate, so I'd run improved aiming V-stabs for the gun handling, and of course it's great when it comes to hull down gameplay with the hydropneumatic suspension.
Well, thank you, Ixta.
Yeah.
Good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
So, without further ado then, let's talk about a little bit what we've got going on for International Women's Day here at World of Tanks. I brought in everyone's favorite streaming dino and my resident IWD, that's International Women's Day for short, co-host, Tragic Loss, to help tell us a little bit about it. March 8th through March 13th, complete special missions to earn ×2 crew XP, chocolate, barrack slots, and decals. Another thing that you're definitely not going to want to miss is going to be our live stream.
Yes.
Yeah, every year for what, the past?
Every single year for the past 3 years.
This will be our third year.
Yeah,
right?
I'm pretty sure ever since you joined Wargaming, we've done a stream for International Women's Day. We are going to be inviting some CCs, some guest women onto our stream, and we're going to be interviewing them, and we're actually going to be playing World of Tanks. We're going to be platooning together, and while we're doing these platoons, we're actually going to have drops. And I've heard, okay, so this is news to me. I literally just learned this. There is a style for International Women's Day, and those CCs that we have on will also have those drops. So if you miss it while we're platooning with them, don't worry. You're going to be able to watch them and be able to earn the same drops.
And a little bit more about the style. It's pink, super cute, and it has cats. There's also going to be a khaki version up for grabs in the premium shop. You can also pick up the pink one in the premium shop as well. So either way, you've got lots of opportunities to get that really super cute, meow-licious style. March 16th through the 20th, enjoy discounts on customizations, consumables, equipment, and even save on regular vehicles tiers 6 through 10. Some exceptions will apply. You'll have to read the fine print for that one. And then if you're feeling lucky, head on over to the dedicated site where you can follow the rainbow and pick up some St. Paddy's Day in-game goodies. I rounded up the closest thing we have to an Irishman here at Wargaming, the Chieftain. Oh.
Well, that was elegant.
You're technically an Irishman, Irelander.
People will confuse me for such, yes. Sometimes I'll say I am, sometimes I say legally I'm an American.
Is it St. Paddy's Day with 2 D's or 2 T's?
D's. Americans get this one wrong a lot.
How do you like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Sleep.
Sleep. We hope that everyone has a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day. And Chieftain, thanks for joining me.
Goodbye, get long.
March 24th through 27th, join World of Tanks in commemorating Medal of Honor Day with special discounts on converting XP to free XP and on some garage slots. And for our final weekend in March, starting March 31st through April 3rd, complete special Crew is Crucial missions to earn ×2 crew XP, large consumables and boosters, and then of course enjoy some discounts on converting free XP to crew XP and discounts. Just a few weeks ago, we put out the first episode of our brand new series, Roadmap Highlights. In it, our publishing director, West, Michael Browick, and the team dig into the hottest topics, and especially the features and modes that are going to be coming to World of Tanks in the future. In this first episode, they dig into the new Japanese tank destroyers. They give us a little bit of insight into how the crew rework is coming along, and they talk about some of the differences between Steel Hunter Classic versus Steel Hunter Reborn. Now, I know that all of you are subscribed to this channel and you diligently watch every video that we put out there, but just in case you haven't seen it yet, I've got a handy dandy link for you right there. You can go click on it to watch the full episode. And please post a comment and let the team know what topics you'd like them to investigate further in the next couple of episodes. Alrighty, before we end this episode, I want to bring back something that the folks from the North American community might know me a little bit better for, and that is a weekly bonus code. But in this case, we're going to do a monthly bonus code. So I'm going to put it right here on the screen. Fix it, that's a good spot for it. Okay, so here is my bonus code. You're going to want to redeem that. You have 7 days to do so, and when you do, you will instantly unlock 2 tokens that can be spent in the token store, which is in the Homefront Supplies Depot. And it's also going to unlock a special mission that you can complete up to 4 times to earn 2 tokens each time you complete it. So for a total of 10 tokens, you can go ham in the token store and pick up things like a consumable pack, a personal reserves pack, a garage slot, or you can spend all 10 on something like the hot tog style. That is my favorite item in the store currently. And you can go one step further for those of you that are watching our regular streams. Of course, our monthly Twitch Drops campaign is still active, it's still running, and that's an opportunity for you to score even more tokens. So if you want to take the tokens from my bonus code and from those Twitch Drop streams, then you can save them all up and, you know, maybe unlock a premium tank. It looks like the M4A1 FL10, which is actually my favorite tank, is up for grabs for 100 tokens. So good luck and happy bonus coding.
And that's everything for this episode of the WoT Monthly. We hope that you're ready for the news, events and information coming to you in March. I appear to be...
I just want to get a cup of coffee.
It's fine. No.
Alrighty, that is all for this episode of WoT Monthly. I hope that you're feeling warmed up for everything happening in March. It's time for this Texan to yeehaw her way back to Texas because it is way too cold. I had to rent this sweater. But that means I'm going to see you on the next one, and this episode is officially over. This is Commander AF, and I'm out. Something. No.
You weren't expecting all this, I'm sure, and I've no idea how much of this is going to get cut out in editing at this point.